and welcome to this special edition of Let's Talk About It. It is The Streets Are Talking, the Grammy edition. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I am channeling my ever Diana Ross, Lady Ross, since we're talking about the Grammys. I know Maejor's going to have something to say about it. So let me go ahead and bring him on in because I would be remiss if I did not introduce my co-host. I call him the man behind the meme, the voice of God. Give it up for Maejor.
DiDi, what's up?
Do you see my Diana Ross?
DiDi, I knew that's what that was. 100%. I knew that's what that was. Yeah. Because I was gonna say either you have one heck of a hair remedy, or that's your Diana Ross. Absolutely. I'm feeling it.
Yes. So we're here tonight. I know that our viewers are like, okay, they did a pop-up on us. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We popped up on you guys because, of course, the Grammys was Sunday, and there's been so much street buzz about it. So we had to come and, recap some of that. Right, Maejor?
Oh, absolutely. It's a lot of stuff going on at the Grammys.
A lot. More than enough. But Maejor, how have you been? What's been up?
DiDi, I have been pretty good. I'm living life, enjoying my time, and really thinking a lot about our podcast. So after we get done chatting it up about the Grammys, I was hoping we could discuss a little bit about the podcast and just kind of get some insight about what we do and why we do it. You know
Absolutely. That's going to be fun.
I'm supportive.
I'm excited about that. Sharing this journey that we're on.
Oh, yeah. DiDi, it's been a journey.
The podcast journey. So listen, guys, before we hop into this hot tea, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you are watching on our Facebook channels, we don't want you to leave us right now, unless you have another device, of course. But after you're finished with the show, go on over to our YouTube channel and subscribe because we pop up on you. We are on our break. We're still breaking now. But we also use this opportunity to, stay engaged with you guys, to do some technical updates and things like that, so that we can prepare for season 2.
Kaboom.
Kaboom. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, we're excited about season 2. And our guests are already lining up, guys. So you definitely want to stick and stay. Invite your friends, your family, tell them to hop on in and tune in to Let's Talk About It with DiDi Skky and my boy Maejor. So Maejor, let's go ahead and hop on into the hotness that we call the Grammys, because guess what, y'all? The streets are talking.
DiDi, what's going on in the streets?
The streets are talking. It's been buzzing since Sunday. So the Grammys were hosted by comedian and television host Trevor Noah, who did a really good job, actually. But the streets just have been buzzing about everything from style, the speeches, and the shows, of course. So let's hop on into the styles. The red carpet looks are always my favorites. I love to see what the artist and the special guests are wearing. And one of my favorites, actually, and it was good to see her because she's been kind of off the scenes a little bit, is Lizzo. Lizzo looked amazing. As soon as she was on the stage and presenting her award, I was just stunned. She was absolutely gorgeous.
Was she classy?
She was absolutely classy. We have some pictures of her, don't we?
Yeah, I think so. I think we do have a picture of Lizzo somewhere. Yeah.
This is what happens. Listen, y'all. This is why we can't be gone for a long time, because Maejor, he gets sleepy over there, and he's slow on the groove. This is why we have to stay engaged with y'all, because we have to stay technically savvy.
She looked presentable, son.
Yes.
You know what? Quite regularly, man. Lizzo has been kind of shock value to her, man. You know what I mean? I don't want to say too much, but she looks okay.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she will wear lingerie on her shows and red carpets or whatever. She's usually very revealing. But I absolutely loved this look on her. It was like when she walked out, I was like, yes, girl, this is it. And so I believe that maybe she's doing this whole new reinvention. Maybe she's going to come out with some new music, her new look. And I'm sure she has a lot to talk about since she's been in the news lately about her dancers or something were saying that she was being mean girl.
Yeah, I remember I heard about that. They were saying like nobody could be fatter than her. That was a joke. I don't know if that's what they were saying or not, but the jokes that I saw about it. Yeah, right. The jokes that I got a sound effect in here for that possibly.
He can't find it though, y'all. He can't find his sound effect.
Yeah, it's in there.
His fingers aren't working like they used to.
Yeah, man, I'm off. I gotta tell you guys. That's why we're doing this for real, man. It's for me.
It's to get Maejor back in the groove. But yes, so Lizzo, and then we also had my girl Fantasia.
Okay.
My girl Fantasia looked absolutely amazing on the carpet. Her look was stunning, and she's actually been giving us amazing looks as of late. All of her press junkets with Color Purple. I've just really been loving her style. So whoever is styling her, I actually haven't seen. I think she's been using a mixture of stylists. But I loved her Grammy look. So shouts out to Fantasia.
What style do you call that? Like, what is this? That's a nice, I like whatever it is.
It's very eclectic kind of, just real, I don't know. It reminds me of, oh my goodness, what's the movie with Tina Turner back in the days? Oh gosh, I can't think of it.
Tina Turner, only Tina Turner I done seen was the one with Angela Bassett in it.
No, not that.
You die, I kill you.
When Tina Turner played in the movie back in the days, and it was like a very somebody's gonna say it. What are you guys saying out there? I know you guys are with us tonight, so let us know. Tell us the name of the movie that Tina Turner was in, and I'm trying to reference that as to Fantasia's kind of look. But it was Mad Max. There it is, Mad Max in the Thunderdome. It was very like Mad Max in the Thunderdome and sexy. I loved it. Look at her makeup was stunning. Fantasia looked amazing. She really did. And so absolutely love her. Shouts out to Rachel in the house with us tonight, as well as yours truly, April. What's up, guys? So glad that you're in here with us tonight. Again, tell your friends, everybody log in because we're giving you the tea on the streets. What's the buzz about Grammys 2024. Okay, let's go into these speeches and awards.
No, my goodness.
I'm giving you plenty of time to get prepped and ready, Maejor. So I hope you're ready on that back end so we can get this thing rolling.
I think I'm ready. Yeah, I think I'm ready.
Okay, so some of the winners this year included SZA, and she also performed. So congratulations to her. I think she took home several awards. So congratulations to SZA. We also had Victoria Monet. So SZA is coming up right there. She accepted her award. As a matter of fact, Lizzo presented SZA her award, and they really had a moment, a special moment, because SZA mentioned how they both were in the grind together, starting out as artists. So shouts out to SZA. Also, congratulations to Victoria Monet.
Now, what does she get?
I put that on my mama.
Oh, that's her.
Yeah. Okay. You didn't realize that was her. Yeah, because in her video, she has blonde hair and she actually looks totally different. But that's,
so she's the one with the award in her hair. She kind of looked like what's her name? Megan Thee Stallion. That's what I thought that was.
She could remind you of like Megan little sister or something. Yeah. But she also looked stunning. She had her daughter on the red carpet with her as well. Beautiful daughter. And so shouts out to SZA, Victoria Monet, and of course ATL's own Killer Mike. Killer Mike. Multiple awards. Okay. And
he won a lot of awards.
Afterwards, something happened. I'm not really sure. Did he get arrested? I know he got handcuffed.
Yeah, they say he got handcuffed. I feel like if you got handcuffed, that's as good as arrested. How often have you been in handcuffs and not been arrested? I'm gonna tell you, I have not yet been in handcuffs, DiDi, and not been arrested. So what did he do? Anybody know what he did?
I've been in handcuffs, but not been arrested.
Did he? Good night. What? All right. See, that's why we got to practice this, because DiDi is in rare form, guys.
My Diana Ross. Yes, Diana. Shouts out to Rachel Lewis in the house.
Do any of y'all know why Killer Mike ended up in handcuffs?
Oh my gosh. Yes, that is a question that I'm still confused by. I don't know why. Because even in all of my research, I cannot find as to the meaning, the reason behind why he was handcuffed. Did he get did he get rowdy, or did he start doing an activism speech or something? Because he's the man.
He's an activist. Yeah, he's an activist, man. So sometimes you always got, and I'm not trying to seem like
radical. He can get radical now.
Oh yeah, but man, they always out to get people like that. Killer Mike out here speaking truth and facts, and people don't necessarily like that. So we gonna find out.
If they're not handcuffing Donald Trump, did I say that? Okay, we don't get into politics.
It's an altercation with a security guard. That's what Rachel Lewis
okay.
says.
That's what Rachel Lewis said. Okay, we got to put Rachel on the streets. We got to give her an assignment. She comes back with that tea.
Okay, I see. Yeah, she on the streets.
Yeah.
She said no details. Okay, but no details.
No details. That's right. Yeah. Thank you, Rachel.
They're gonna keep us watching. That's all it is. It'll start rolling out. It'll start rolling out.
It will, but I'm not sure if he was actually arrested and taken offside. Did he go, or did they just handcuff him? I'm not sure. But nonetheless, congratulations to Killer Mike, and of course all of the recipients. But we cannot move on without talking about Jay-Z.
Oh my goodness.
I'm focused, man. I'm focused.
Yeah.
So Jay-Z received the Dr. Dre Global Impact Award, and he absolutely used that opportunity to speak his mind. You know how Andre 3000 says the South has something to say. So yes, the South has a lot to say. Go ahead, Maejor, and read Jay-Z's comments.
Yeah, so your boy Jay-Z is on here. I'm not sure what this is doing, DiDi. There we go. It says he critiques the Grammy. You see that?
Yeah, but
Jay-Z, that ain't me. Jay-Z critiques Grammys for voting record. In a speech accepting the Dr. Dre Global Impact Award at the Grammy Awards, rapper Jay-Z seemingly called out the Recording Academy. Dum, dum, dum.
Dum, dum, dum. Wow. When I say he called them out, but he also, you don't have to put it up on the screen, but also read what he said. I know he made some specific comments about, some of y'all artists don't really even deserve to be nominated in some of these categories. And some of y'all are going to realize that, you really didn't even deserve an award, or that you have been cheated from the award. So I'm not sure, but just read the comment that Jay-Z made, Maejor. Don't try to put it up on the screen since we're having those technical issues. Wow. You can see it on your end. Don't worry about it.
It says some of you are going to go home tonight and feel like you've been robbed.
Yes.
Some of you may get robbed. Some of you don't belong in the category. Was he having a Kanye moment? Like, for real?
Listen, he was like, some of y'all gonna get robbed. Like Jay-Z, but he stood 10 toes down and said what everyone has been saying about the Grammys for so long. And he literally pointed out, the powers that be. About B. He was like, I'm not going to embarrass her, but this young lady has won several. Now, tell me what you think about this. He said that this young lady has won several song awards, but never Artist of the Year award or Album of the Year award.
Yeah.
I love B. Okay, the Beehive they're gonna sting me because she has a real big following. But we got to think of a name. I'm digressing, Maejor. I'm digressing. We got to think of a name of our followers. So when the Beehive come after me, then
we got to send some kind of hive back.
Yeah, our people need to go after them. But I'm about to say this. Shouts out to Kelly Littlejohn in the house. Y'all, this is what I want y'all to do. I'm digressing slightly. I want y'all to think of a name of our followers. Like the Beehive has, B has her hives, and Taylor Swift has the Swifties or something like that.
We could do the D-Hive.
The
No?
D. No, I
Never
don't want to
mind.
be close to. No.
That don't even sound right.
But nonetheless, okay. Has Beyonce actually had an album of the year? Now, I love B. I do. I love everything that she stands for. I love her music. I love the quality of music that she puts out. I love her performances, right?
Right.
But with the exception of Lemonade, which I think was my absolute favorite. That was my favorite album for her. I actually listened to every song on Lemonade. I've never listened to every song of Beyonce on her album besides Lemonade. They're gonna get me.
Not a one?
I listen to the songs, but I'm saying with Lemonade, I listen to every song.
Oh yeah, okay.
The entire album. And so Jay-Z was saying that she hasn't received album of the year or artist of the album of the year. Does she really have the best? Has she had like a full album that everybody loves, like every song on the album? What are y'all thoughts about that? Don't hit me.
Yo, so has she had because I know a lot of the controversy is like surrounding Taylor Swift, because I think that's who the jab was about. Because they was jabbing Taylor Swift about it, man, because they said she done won a few of them, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think she's won several albums of the year. Yeah, against
so they come for Taylor Swift, man.
Mm-hmm. And maybe I don't listen to Taylor Swift at all, except for some songs I listen to.
Right.
But I've never listened to her album, like her full album. So maybe there are like she has albums that people listen to, literally the full album, not the album, because it's the album. So Kelly Littlejohn said she won 20 plus awards. Why not album of the year? Because she's won singles of the year,
right? Like
for different songs.
Name album one Taylor Swift song, Diddy. Quick, go.
Taylor Swift. Oh, I was singing
name of it. What's the name of it?
Kelly, I was singing it when we were in the DR that time. Remember?
So you don't. But he proved the point though. You don't know the name of the song.
I do.
Name me one Beyonce song. Quick. You about to get canceled like hell. Oh my God. Yeah, you know what? Okay, there you go.
Lemonade.
Okay.
Yeah. But I listen. I listen to Beyonce songs, and like I said, I love the Lemonade. I just have to sing the songs. But I'm gonna think of that Taylor Swift song that I was about to say I'm bad at love, but that's not it. We will never ever getting back together. We are never ever getting back together.
Okay. All right, so we know what a road trip with DiDi Skky would be like. That's on your playlist, DiDi. That's on your playlist.
Y'all are so crazy. But think of a name for the Let's Talk About It viewers, because I want to be able to reference y'all directly. Okay, y'all think of a name. Yeah. That's hilarious. I love y'all so much. Okay, let's talk about show performances, highlights. Yes. Of course. My favorite, and because we got like this weird funky thing happening technically, I'm scared for you to put the picture up. However, my favorite was, of course, Fantasia's tribute to Tina Turner. Yeah, I absolutely. April said I had an amnesia moment. I did. Y'all should have helped me out, April.
Yeah.
But Fantasia did a performance, a tribute to the late great Tina Turner, and it was once again, amazing. It was Fantasia did her thing.
Did she had to move down? Because
she had to move.
I gotta go back and watch that.
That whole sway thing, that's my favorite. You know, when you start off nice.
Yeah.
And slow.
Nutbush.
Yeah, that's it right there. So she had that whole beginning. She did the moves and she put in a lot of work. From what I saw, choreographer Fatima put that all together. And so love me some Fantasia. She did a wonderful job. Now, of course, in the media, they always got to find something. They try to make things out of nothing. Yeah. They tried to say, the media has been saying that when Fantasia came off of the stage and she had her audience interaction, and she was like, let me see who can move their hips with me or something like that. And she went to one person and did it, and she started walking towards Beyonce. The media says Beyonce put her head down, like, don't come over here. People read
wild.
stuff. And Fantasia put a message up on her page and said she didn't even, like, she was so tunnel vision that she didn't even see Beyonce. Like, she wasn't even paying that, not that she wasn't paying her any attention. That she didn't,
they made something that
go to
wasn't
her.
there.
And
you got
and
the how we call them, columnists, whatever, people that write them little stories.
Oh, the columnists.
They gotta stay hot, man.
Yeah, the TikTokers, the people who are not necessarily professional reporters or don't have years of doing any of that. So they just come up with their own narrative. So that's what they do. But however.com, Fantasia said that was not the case. But another performance that I really liked was John Baptiste and Ann Nesbitt. They were, so I really, really enjoyed. These were tributes to the artist who passed away in 2024. So it was like a memorandum, a memorial.
Who do we lose in 2024 already?
A lot. I mean, I didn't mean to say 2023. I meant to say 2023. In 2023. So yes. So but the tribute was so good.
Yeah.
Be optimistic. Ann Nesbitt, she sung her song Optimistic. It was so good. And she sounds amazing. She's old, of course, she's gotten up in age, but she still sound amazing. So great performances. The Grammys was nice this year. It was nice, but like Jay-Z said, they got to get it right. They got to get it right.
So do you think there was any like moment? Because it seems to me like award shows lately have been really out of pocket. Like this, it seems like there's always been something that's happening at these award shows now that's just like, what?
Yeah.
From the Chris Rock slap, then you got Killer Mike being arrested. Like there's always something like that. What's happening?
I don't know what's going on in the award atmosphere lately. And if it's not the BET Awards, it's something else. I'm not really sure what's happening in the atmosphere. I don't know if it's where the ratings aren't as high. I have to be honest. Some of the artists I just don't know, and I'm into music. Like I just don't. Yeah. I know the song, and how many of you out there actually can attest? Like the song, but you don't necessarily know what artist sings it, their name. I'm going to say this as someone who's been in music and entertainment for a long time. I think it's because, and we talked about this with Divine Stevens, the music mogul. I think it's because artists today just don't have like the staying power like artists in the past.
No, they don't.
What do you think about that, Maejor? What I just said?
I totally agree with that. Artists don't have staying power. But if you let me rant about that, DiDi, I'll get into a whole other intent behind it, because it don't happen by accident. There's a lot of intent. We don't let the artists that are good through, and it's not us not letting them through, man. It's the machine, if you will.
Well,
that gives the rewards out to the artists that's talking about shake it, and showing everything, and those are the artists that are getting rewarded.
Those artists that it's just like crack it open, pop it.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I mean, if that's what you're putting out, and that's what you're gonna get. Of course, it's gonna.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say that I just think that there's really way more one-hit wonders now than it was back in the artists gave us the thing was when with music and artist development, you couldn't just give us one single and that was it. Like you had to be ready for when that single hits and it catches on, like you are already, your next one is in queue and it's ready to come out and and go in. So I don't know.
We don't work with that no more.
Huh? Say that again.
I said it don't work like that no more. You can have one song and it's it blow up on TikTok and now
Right.
you're a recording artist. So
Right. But then when you're ready for that second song to hit, it doesn't hit, and you're, like I said, a one-hit wonder, and then nobody hears from you again. So
yeah.
Kelly says, I think it's a different generation. I say the B does not have timeless hits. Oh, he says that about Beyonce. I ain't say that.
No timeless hits. Anybody agree with that? Hits. Oh. If you agree with Kelly Littlejohn, then say you agree. But if you don't agree, what's the timeless hit that Beyonce got? I'm gonna say I agree. I don't really. I mean, Beyonce is just Beyonce. I don't really, I think she oversings sometimes, man. When I was trying to sing along to the Lion King soundtrack, I had a hard time following it. Because I'm telling you, I know the old Lion King soundtrack word for word.
You know what? Kelly Littlejohn also said that our name should be the Sky Club. That their names, the viewers, the followers, are the Sky Club.
Shout out to the Sky Club.
Okay, well, if you got something else that you want to put in the key, let us know. Because when we come back, season 2, that's what we're gonna use. We're gonna be like, "What's up, Sky Club?" or whatever it is. We're gonna address.
Yeah, we need a hashtag too, DiDi. We don't have we need a hashtag.
We need a hashtag. Exactly.
Yep. Facts.
So we're putting y'all to work. All right.
I like it. Well, DiDi, I enjoyed it. It makes me want to kind of go watch the Grammys now.
You should.
I didn't see him live, but I may go back and watch some of that stuff. I really want to see Jay-Z's part like live. I want to see how that went down. So I'm gonna check that out. But I was curious, man. And I'm sure that our millions of viewers are also curious, DiDi. I wonder, what would make somebody such as yourself want to start a podcast? I mean, there are so many other things that you or anybody could be doing.
Right.
And so why would you decide to start a podcast?
Why would I decide to start a podcast?
Yeah, what made you start it?
That's a great question. That is really, really a good question. As I've mentioned several times, I've been in the entertainment industry for many years as a TV reporter, a radio personality. I would do red carpet exclusive interviews. I've been in this thing for over 2 decades. And so a podcast is really a multimedia platform that allows for creators to present their content. There's various forms of podcasts. So of course, what you're seeing right now, it's the visual side of it. And then there's also the audio side of the house. And for us, we actually do both. We do audio and visual, where you can hear us on your favorite streaming platform, or you can watch us on our YouTube channel. And so it's just a opportunity for us to be able to engage with our guests, to provide the content and create the narratives that we want to share. And so for me, that was one of the reasons why I decided to do this podcast. Maejor, that we actually came up with another podcast, The Beauty and the Beat. I created that along with my co-host, Gino, the artist, during COVID. And
we had a lot of fun with that show.
We had a lot of fun with that show, and just a need and desire to, again, want to connect, want to provide content, provide entertainment, education, educational opportunities for our guests to be enthralled in what we're offering, and just being able to provide content that guests can take nuggets from, whether it's brightening up their day or giving them information that they weren't aware of, or, providing resources, whatever it was. We want to be able to give those things to our guests. And so that was kind of how I decided to do these podcasts. And you actually said it just a while ago, Maejor, when it comes to the powers that be, when it comes to, mainstream radio and TV, you don't really, sometimes those opportunities aren't available to you. And so in order to get even their attention, you have to create your own platforms. And so this gives you the opportunity to create your own platforms, whether you're trying to get the attention of a mainstream news or radio station, or if you're just trying to be able to get this stuff out. Like, for me, being a content creator, having the experience as a reporter and entertainer, it's kind of in our DNA. It's something that we do and we love to do. And so this is an opportunity for me to be able to kind of reach out and touch and say, I not only am I here, but I have so much to offer. I have so much great content, and I really do have interview skills. I have the skill set to be able to interview anyone, whether you're just someone who has a great story to tell, or you are a mega superstar. I've interviewed from the gamut across the board, so many different people. And so I just love the opportunity to be able to share that with you guys. Maejor.
Yeah.
Why did you get involved with this podcast from the back end of it? Because I'm the personality, right? I'm in front of the camera, guys.
Yeah.
And I write and create the content for the shows. I also, and we kind of partner in this as well, I also solicit guests to come on the show. So I use kind of my contacts and resources, but I'm telling you, this show would not be possible. It would not be possible if it weren't for Maejor, because he is the co-producer behind the scenes. Everything that you see,
all the stuff y'all be seeing me mess up, it's all Maejor.
Sound and everything. He is the man behind the meme, but he's also producing the entire show. So Maejor, why did you actually get involved with the podcast?
Oh man, DiDi, hands down. We've known each other for some years, man. I think the first time I met you, you don't even remember that I met you. I met you and Gino at the same time. Mm-hmm. Years ago. It was at that mansion party.
Yeah.
And I was the videographer.
Yeah.
And I know that my good buddy Chico Da Vinci had introduced me to you and Gino briefly. But that was probably in 2017 or 18. 17, something like that.
Right.
And and I think we hadn't spoke at all after that. That was just a quick introduction. You kind of stuck your nose up at me and walked by because you were fancy. No, you didn't really do that.
I was gonna say, don't you even
no, you didn't do that. You didn't do that. But I remember when we really did talk, and we started working together. And you would bring me on to several projects that you had, and our work atmosphere together was phenomenal. But the reason why I decided to start the podcast genuinely is because I 100% believed in your vision. Oh, you genuinely, DiDi, when you told me about the podcast, I had never even really considered being a part of a podcast, being on a podcast, absolutely not producing one. But then I really sat back and I thought about it. And it's really you and the way that you handle business, and your professionalism. I learned a lot from you. But it was ultimately you in the way that you sold the dream to me. And I've really enjoyed this first year, and I look forward to season 2, 100%.
Yes, that's right. Yours truly, April said, oh, yes, I feel the same way. My heart is pitter patter. But absolutely, I'm telling you guys that podcasts, they are a journey, and it takes a lot of work. And as we bring these spotlight shows to you, we're going to share our podcast journey with you, so that you can kind of get in the inside with us and see what it takes to come to this side of the house, because there's a lot involved. It looks fun, but that's the great part about it, is that we make it look enjoyable, but it actually is. What's that saying, Maejor? If you really enjoy what you do, you never work a day in your life. And so this is like, for me, it's not work. This is where I'm able to be authentically me, myself, and I'm able to share. I'm able to receive information and knowledge, but it's also therapeutic. So it's therapeutic for me. So, but yeah, that's how we got here. Me and my Diana Ross. But guys, it's been wonderful. I am so glad that you are with us tonight. Thank you all for joining us for this special edition of Let's Talk About It with your girl, the DiDi Skky. Again, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the podcast and watch us on YouTube. Of course, if you have the opportunity to listen to us, we want you to do so on all of those streaming platforms. Whatever streaming platform that you enjoy the most, we are there. Spotify, Apple Music, iHeartRadio, we are there as well. So check us out there. Guys, I'm so glad that you joined us tonight for this pop-up edition. That's what we're going to call it. We're going to call it a pop-up edition of Let's Talk About It with your girl, DiDi Skky, and my boy, Maejor. Listen, if you have any show ideas, now we've given you some homework tonight, don't forget, come up with the name of our followers and viewers, you guys out there, come up with the name. Kelly Littlejohn said the Sky Club. Okay. If you want to come up with something else, you just hit us up on all of our social media at DiDi Skky. That's DiDi or on Instagram, we're LTAIDIDISKKY on Instagram. That's our platform on Instagram. Or if you want to send us an email, shoot us an email at LTAIDIDISKKY@gmail.com. Thank you guys so much for being here with us tonight. That's going to do it for our show. I am your girl, the DiDi Skky. And before I go, you know what I say. Go for your goals, reach for the stars, because the sky has no limit. I'll see you guys next time. Me and my Diana Ross. You know I have a different hairstyle by then. Long live Rashad. Love you, Countess.